Okay, so here we go. It's been 1 week since Baldur's Gate 3 was released. I've played around a little bit with a few different characters, done a couple of uploads to YouTube, but I'm going to start afresh with a new game. And I will record each one and upload it to YouTube. So here we go, new game. There's been a few patches to fix a few bugs so far. There's still a couple of bugs when things die, they flap around and go a bit weird sometimes. There's some cinematics missing. This one is not. It gets a bit gross, so look away if you're squeamish, you'll know when. Oh, I've watched that about 5 or 6 times now. It doesn't get any better.
Who are you?
Who am I? Here we are, here's the character gem screen. Those of you familiar with D&D 5e will know most of the choices. The other backgrounds are not available in early access, the other origins rather. And not all the classes or race options are available in early access yet. So I'm going to play as female. And different backgrounds: acolyte, charlatan, criminal, entertainer, folk hero, guild artisan, noble, hermit, outlander, sage, sailor, soldier, urchin. These are all familiar from D&D 5e. I think I'm going to go with the criminal background because that gives me a proficiency in stealth that I might not get from my class depending on what I choose. Stealth is always quite useful. Character name. Is that a random generator? No, it's not a random generator. Let's call her Isadora. So now we get to go across and choose. At the moment, high elf is selected, which gives you these cantrips, but we can choose a different racial option. Again, they're not all here. We've got elf, tiefling, drow, human, no variant human yet. Githyanki, dwarf, half elf, or halfling. And you've got various sub-races for some of those. So the halfling is lucky. When you roll 1 for an attack roll, ability check or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. Extra dexterity, naturally stealthy. But I've got that already from my background, so that's not really necessary. Charisma +2 on the half-elf is quite important. Charisma affects a lot of checks like persuasion and deception and intimidation. A lot of the interacting with NPCs. So I think I'm going to go for a wood half-elf, which also gives me the charisma, fey ancestry, can't be put to sleep, advantage against being charmed, can see in the dark, get a bit of extra speed, and that also gives me proficiency in stealth. So maybe we'll choose a different background. Well, Guild Artisan is quite good. Insight and Persuasion. That would be quite good for the interactive, the role-playing side of stuff. Half Wood Elf, and I get to choose what the other bonuses go on. So I can take it out of Dexterity, for example. I can add a +1 to anything. So I'm actually going to keep the +1 in Dexterity. +1 in Constitution, I think. I actually put the +1 in Intelligence. I think I might play a wizard this time around. Appearance.
Hells. Something just...
A tidy slot, but no...
The stone's less worn here.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
A tidy slot, but no room.
The stone's less...
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
So we've only got 4 voices in early access. A choice of various different heads. Well, 4 I think again, yeah. Number 2, you can play around with the skin colour all you like. It's quite customizable. Eye colour, let's go for a nice pale blue, I think. Loads of different hairstyles. You can hold left click and check from all angles. That's a nice shaggy mop of hair. We won't give her a beard, not this time. Hair colour. I mean, I like a nice bright coloured hairdo, me. No tattoos, we change makeup styles. There's a few to choose from. There we go. So different classes, and these are the only ones that are available in early access. Cleric, Fighter, Ranger, Rogue, Warlock and Wizard. I really want to play a Bard. Really want to play a Bard in this game, but it's not available. Hopefully it'll be available in the full game when it comes out. But for now we are going to go for Wizard. Wizards master the arcane by specialising in individual schools of magic, combining ancient spells with modern research. So I have 3 cantrips, which you can cast any time, and then 6 spells of first level that I'll know, which I can prepare 4 of a day, and it works on spell slots, so I'll have, I think, 2 first level spell slots to start off with, but this is customizable as well. So what have we got? Firebolt, Mage Hand, Ray of Frost. So I'm going to change one of those out because I don't really need 2 that need an attack roll. Shield Touch is quite good. Shield Touch. Neither chilling nor a touch spell. So I may leave them. There's not all the options that are available in a game of Dungeons and Dragons. So Mage Hand is often useful. So I'm going to swap Ray of Frost out for Chill Touch. Possibly Shocking Grasp. They both do 1d8 damage. That stops a creature from regaining hit points, which is nice. So let's have a look at my first level spells. What have we got already? Mage Armor, always useful. Fog Cloud, well, my D&D players will tell you that is a very useful spell in the right circumstance. Grease, Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave's rubbish, get rid of that. Sleep's pretty good. Witch Bolt is okay, requires concentration. There may be other things I want to spend my concentration on, because you can only concentrate on one spell at a time. So let's remove Witch Bolt. Cover the ground in grease, which is quite useful, but then if you're doing that and your melee characters want to attack, they also have to deal with the same problem. Burning Hands, close range, very good damage dealing spell. Charm Person, yeah, it's okay. Colour Spray is useful again, close range. If your wizard's in close range, you've already got problems. Featherfall is good. Means you can jump off things or fall off things. Ray of Sickness is quite nice. Protection from good and evil. Magic Missile. Always take Magic Missile. There's no attack roll. 3 darts that hit the target, and you can split them between different targets. Not great damage, but combine them all together, it always hits. Never seen any use for the jump or the long strider spells. So we've got Mage Armor, which is a protection, Fog Cloud, I'm going to get rid of. Sleep I'll keep, I'll take Featherfall, and I'll take Find Familiar. A Familiar is always useful for scouting, sneaking, or helping about. Though the Familiars don't seem to last as long in this game, unless that's a bug they've fixed. We're going to go for... Okay, let's take Grease, because it's a battlefield control spell, and I don't have any of those. So Protection, Utility, Attack, Utility, Scouting, Attack, and Battlefield Control. That's a good selection, I think. Disagree in the comments, if you like. So these are my proficiencies: Stealth, Arcana, knowing about magic, History, Insight, seeing, being able to read people, and Persuasion. So it's changed all my spells there. Prepared spells, so I can change the ones that I prepared out of these. So I'll have Mage Armor prepared, and Magic Missile, and probably Find Familiar, and Sleep. I think I will have prepared out of those. This shows you all the things that you're proficient in. Obviously, being a wizard, I can't use very many weapons, but I've got Arcane Recovery, which can be used once a day out of combat to get my expended spell slots back, which is that's more generous than it is in actual Dungeons and Dragons, because you get them all back rather than half your level's worth. And you don't have to do it on a rest either, on a short rest either, you can do it any time. Skills. So this is, like I said, this is the skills with proficiency. I can change those around if I want. I'm okay with that choice. Maybe athletics or acrobatics would be handy. But Arcana and History will come in handy for all sorts of things. And then finally my abilities. So it uses a point-buy system, the 27 points point-buy system for your abilities. And this is its kind of standard layout, I guess, for when you choose a certain class. So Constitution, Dexterity, if I'm doing hand-to-hand attacks is important, or for manipulating things. So I want Charisma quite high. Constitution you want quite high for concentration spells, because if you take damage you need to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. Intelligence obviously is the one you want the highest, because that's what all the spell casting comes from. I might actually take my dexterity down by... if I take it down to 10, I'm not going to be doing many hand-to-hand attacks. It does affect your initiative though. So let's have that at 12, so I've still got 1 point to spend. But the way it works is that, like putting charisma up to 15 won't make any difference on the bonus, because 14 and 15 is a +2 bonus. So it's kind of a spare point, which is one of the problems I have with the point-buy system, is the odd numbers make no difference whatsoever to your modifier. Intelligence unless I take something else down. Take one off there maybe. And go 16 in charisma. Yeah. Or I could even go... let's go 16 in charisma, which again will help with all my interactions. There we go, that is character creation. There is Isadora, half wood elf mage. If I could have gone high elf if I was going wizard, would have given me more cantrips. But I like a wood elf. So let's go, venture forth.
Tell me, who do you dream of at night?
So this is something that I haven't come across again in a game yet, but it wants you to choose who you dream of, who attracts you. I don't know. But again, it doesn't lock you into male or female. Tiefling, don't we? There we go. Again, you can completely customise this in the same way as you can with and you can also, with the tieflings, adjust how, pardon me, horny they are. Those are good. Those are good horns. There we go. That'll do. Don't have to name them, do we? Don't think so. No. we are back with the Illithid, the Mind Flayers. Throwing one of their Nautiloids over one assumes Baldur's Gate. Yes. That's the emblem of Baldur's Gate. Or Baldur's Gate. This was the first trailer, this introduction. Riding their dragons. Those of you familiar with Forgotten Realms and Dungeons and Dragons lore know that the Gith were a slave race who rebelled, found their freedom, and ever since been trying to wipe them out of existence. So just to let you know, I have switched off autosave for this game, and I will only save at the end of each of my playing sessions before uploading to YouTube. But I'm just going to try and play this as a straight playthrough. Let the dice fall where they may, let my decisions be permanent.
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked. Someone else got out.
I turned autosave off, but that just autosaved.
Might be other survivors.
There we go. Turned it off again.
us inside.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
So we've got an option here, investigation. I guess as I'm proficient in it, I get to roll an investigation check. Let's do that. So up here you'll see the target number. And this is the dice. Left click to roll. Very straightforward. A 15, which means the target.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Let's reach towards
Its
the
casing crumbles beneath your hands, sloshing volatile brine as it collapses.
Oh. No damage, this is me down here. Done me no damage. Push me back a little bit though. Hopefully, it's destroyed all the horrible little worms and nobody else can get infected. There are certain points within this ship where you can heal. But I don't need it yet. So at the bottom here we have the quick bar, which has got various actions: jump, disengage, dip to poison your weapon, shove someone away from your hide. Those are all bonus actions. What ones are actions? So throw an item, dash, which doubles your movement, but you only get one action a turn. So you get one action, one bonus action, and a possible reaction on each of your turns in combat. Knock someone unconscious instead of killing them. Help somebody else, so you can help a target up, remove prone, downed, sleep, and webbed and ensnared. Here are my main attacks: a main hand attack with a dagger. Well, sorry, not with a dagger, with a quarterstaff. Knock someone over because I've got a quarterstaff, got no ranged weapon. And here are spells and consumables. So potion of healing. Different from D&D 5e in that it only takes a bonus action to drink a potion of healing, which is quite nice. I've got a scroll of Revivify to bring someone back to life, and then there's my various spells that I can just quickly select from in there. And these are my 2 spell slots here. And that's an opportunity attack. Character sheet up here. There we are, wearing a simple robe, simple boots, carrying a quarterstaff. Just basic information about the character. Those doors are gross.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
There's some things you can pick up.
Devilkin. Am I in there?
Search these imps. Potion of healing. Let's roll a fireball. That's quite handy. Obviously, casting a spell from the scroll takes an action but does not use the spell slot. Firebolt doesn't use one anyway, as it's a cantrip.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness. 1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash.
So I don't know if you can hear that rather creepy, childlike voice.
We are here.
He doesn't look well.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they
You saw there
return.
that I took a passive
They
perception
return.
check. Who am I talking to? A man or a brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an
Passive
intellect
Arcana
devourer,
check.
a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Yeah, we don't like intellect devourers on the whole, so we're just gonna kill it. There we go. That was for Hal, one of my characters in my D&D campaign who has been having issues with intellect devourers. So we'll continue on our way. It took me a little while to get used to the camera controls and the middle mouse for scrolling, or for turning. I'm used to it now. So here we have a big gap. So we're going to go down to here and use our jump ability. As you see, this big white circle shows how far we can jump, but we also need to have enough space to land. So we can't land there. So we can land there. There we go. Jumped across nicely. Do a couple of things here in anticipation of what's coming up. So I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself. This is my armor class. I think that's it for now. We're just going to think about Find Familiar. Find Familiar. Just yet. Could do and then use Arcane Recovery to get my spell slots back. I'll use that afterwards, I think.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Blackith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
Transform? What do you mean? Who are you? Is the helm our way out of here? Onward then. So for a bit of exposition.
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
So that's what those worms did. They will turn us into mind flayers if we don't have something done about it. We're turning into mind flayers? There must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
Fair point, love. Okay, so onward then. Who are
Who
you?
am I? Your only chance of survival. And you mine, though it pains me to say it.
So she's the mysterious, grumpy type. Onward
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
There we go. So just sitting through here, I'm going to start my first fight. here's a little combat tutorial. It happens in turns. Each turn you can do one action and one bonus action. You can also move. Roll of the dice decides the turn order. This is called initiative and is influenced by your dexterity. So because I took those points out of my dexterity, I'm actually going a bit behind the imps. But I believe the imps are surprised, so they don't get to attack the first turn. Available actions are highlighted. Bonus actions are actions you can perform on top of your normal actions. And that's my movement bar to show how much distance I have left. If you're familiar with D&D 5e, the combat rules are pretty much the same. I would say some of the ranges are not the same, which makes for some interesting tactical decisions. W, A, S and D moves the camera around, holding middle mouse button, swinging from side to side, changes the angle. So first of all I need to get close. I don't need to get close, but I'm going to get closer. I can probably get close from here. I'm going to move in a bit closer. So it's too far for me to reach anyway, or with if I wanted to attack it hand to hand, but I don't. So if you hover over creature, it will tell you what it is, and then it's surprise. So it's an imp level 1, it has 6 hit points of surprise. If I right click, these are the actions that I can take on it, but I can examine it. So it's a fiend, has 6 health, armor class of 7, so quite easy to hit. And it tells me resistances as well, so it's resistant to slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, fire, cold, and immune to poison. So it's resistant, so it takes half damage from quite a few of the things that we have that can hurt it. But not necrotic, which is the chill touch cantrip. 95% chance to hit. Ooh, 7 damage, killed it outright. Lovely. Do we want to move any further in? Perhaps we can move further out. Perhaps attempt to hide. I'm not going to hide it. But let's try, see if it works. Nope, she stood up against straight away, which means she's failed to hide. So let's just move back a bit out of range. And I can click end of turn. And it's late Zell's turn. So she does have some ranged attacks. And some combat attacks. So we can actually, let's have a look at her shoot. She's a fighter, level 1. She's got a great sword. She's also got a short bow. She also has some cantrips. A mage hand, and that's not a cantrip, that's a bonus action. The second wind, she can recharge her hit points, which is useful. So let's move her as far as she can go, a little bit further. There we go, that's all her movement used up. It's going to be, we're going to have a slight disadvantage attacking this thing because it's got the higher ground. Have a go, so we see only 72% chance. Path is interrupted. Oh no, 85% chance to hit that one, so let's hit that one. But it's got its resistance to piercing, so it only took 3 damage. And that's her done. Move into here. And chill touch this one. taking that one out immediately. 10 XP for killing it. And then she should be able to get so Late Zell is within range of her melee weapon, so she can charge in. Oh, I didn't change the melee weapon, but so I missed with that attack, which was rubbish. But I'm going to move her in close anyway, ready for next turn. 2 damage. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I can take that. Down to 6 out of 8. So just show. No, I'm just going to use chill touch again. Don't need to use a magic missile yet. Boom. Another one down.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Well, I killed all 3 of
To
them.
the helm.
So these are little tutorials. Pop up. What we can do is we can search the imps' bodies. Where they found there. The longsword and some gold. Let's take all of that. Got a mage armor, which is nice, and some gold. So when you climb down stuff out in combat, I've noticed you generally do it okay. In combat, you have to make a roll, which can prove annoying. Home key to recenter the camera. There's a restoration pod healing, so I don't have to wait until they start healing.
Better.
But it has got rid of my mage armor. Oh, but restored my spell slots. That's nice to know. I didn't realise that before. So let's use that scroll mage armor. So let's cast mage armor. I can't cast it. She's not close enough. She keeps moving away from me every time I try to get close to cast mage armor. Oh well. Loss. Continue on to the deck of the Nautiloid. Dragons and the system attacking it. Search around the deck. Don't want to get involved with those things over there. There's a couple more enemies here who we can deal with once we get into battle. So we've rolled better on our dexterity on our initiative checks this time, so we get to go first. So if we change that to main hand attack. Target is too far still, not enough. Okay, so we'll just move as far as we can. Go with a ranged attack. try pinning one down, actually. This one down. That's what I did anyway. This is going to be a regular attack. 72% to hit. There we go. All the bonus actions I can take. Turn. Zael's turn again. Charge in. Take this one out. To threaten the other one. Isadora will. 3 or 4 hit points left.
To bed early.
The Mind Flayers have already enthralled him. Leave him, or we will share his fate.
So he's already been got by the Mind Flayers. Well, there's a battle axe there I can pick up. I can't use it, but maybe somebody else can. I can send it down the road. Nothing else going on here. Try not to walk in the fire, because as you can imagine, that's a bad idea. Dodge this wall. Some stuff I can take. Head this way. So there's this membrane across the corridor here, which I am going to fireball
Ignis.
to get rid of. There we go. Restoration pod, but I'm not going to use that because I want to keep my mage armor. I'm only down plenty.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Well, let's find out its purpose if we can then.
Another mystery.
Nope, failed that one.
Aggression. Annihilate.
So these refer to these buttons. And these thralls that I kept in here. So that one will make them aggressive and make them attack. That one will just kill them, I believe. I don't know what that one does. That one drains them, I think. It drains them of some of their energy, but they're already drained. Over here we have somebody captured in a pod.
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
So I'm going to spam the runes. No, I can't.
Wait! That can't be. There has to be another way. Please!
It cannot be helped. Come!
We will actually meet that character later on. I believe there is not much through here. Oh, the interactive hour. It's non-hostile.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Could mean anything.
Okay, so I passed the Arcana check. Perfect, it says. So this button will make her perfect. Let's see what that means. Obviously,
Changed at the pull of a lever.
illicit, that is
How?
perfection.
If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
So we haven't done much in there apart from turning a perfectly harmless innocent woman into a hideous monster.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Okay. So through the next room is the helm. Through here. Fighting against some imps.
Thrall,
Some kind of
connect the
devil.
nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now!
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
So what I need to do here is I need to get somebody. Well, I need to get Isadora all the way over here to the transponder. Through all of these imps that are going to try and stop me. So first of all we'll move Let Sail in there, Let Sail. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, has to be said. Who's going to, first of all, pin down this imp here, so it reduces its movement.
We need to get out of here now.
So I need to get as far through there as possible. What's the range of mage hand? 18 meters. So I'm going to use all my movement to get over there. And then I think I'm actually going to take the dash action. So you click on dash and then click on the character. And I can use my action for my movement as well, so effectively doubling how far I can move. But that has used my action for the turn. So that's going to Nicely done.
Let these intruders open!
And now Late Zell is going to switch to hand-to-hand combat. Come in. Oh, completely miss. Completely miss. Now if I move out, if I move away, I'm going to get an opportunity attack. So I don't think I'm going to... Doesn't sound I'm going to actually. Oh yeah, there we go. But it missed. So she's going to move up there to threaten that one. That's her done. Thank goodness for that mage armor, hey? So now, because I'm threatened by this one, if I just move, I'm going to get an opportunity attack, which is not good. But if I take the jump, disengage, bonus action, again in D&D 5e, disengage is an action unless you're playing certain classes. But a bonus action to disengage is very useful. Takes movement, but that's okay because I was going this way anyway.
Before they strike.
I'm not sure if that's in range of my mage hand yet. Invalid target anyway. So I can't use my mage hand on it. Regardless. There's 3 imps here that are going to cause a real problem for me. So I think what I'm actually going to do is use a magic missile or a sleep. Use a sleep, get all 3 of them. Affects up to 24 hit points worth, so that should put all 3 of them to sleep.
Imperil Tibby!
There we are. Zale is going to carry on trying to kill imps down here. I'm actually going to jump over to here. Attack this one. Keep them behind me so they attack me and don't go after Isadora. Most are just failing to hit each other, which is well. Oh, there we go.
If this ship hits the ground, we're
Those
dead.
imps were asleep. So I can move up to here quite easily. I'm sure if I can do that with my mage hand. Oh, it's just removed mage hand from my character sheet for some reason. Let's drag that back onto there. It's an invalid target, so I can't manipulate it with my mage hand, unfortunately. So right click to dispel an ability you've just selected. We are going to dash. That should get us to there.
Damn.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Taking quite a long time to load the next section. There we go. Should be done any moment. As soon as it loads up, I'm going to bring this to an end anyway. Just after the next cutscene. Stopped us hitting the ground. Some kind of possibly psychic force? Who knows? There we are, so that's the end of the first part of this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3, character creation and escaping the Nautiloid, and I will be back with part 2 later on. Thank you for watching, if indeed you still are.